But let's second just to talk about a merchant as a hypothetical example and how these transactions types occur and how they affect the merchant on any given day. Let's say that you and I go into a pizzeria on a Saturday and we're just out having fun, it's not business related, but I'm just going to pay with my debit card. All right, so we're going to come in, we sit down at the pizza place, we order a pizza and a couple of drinks, and I've made it clear that I'm paying. That transaction will fall into what category? That's correct. It's a qualified transaction. All right, while we are sitting there, a couple sits down at the adjacent table and we can't help but overhear their conversation. And they're excited because they have just received a new rewards card from Southwest Airlines, and they are looking forward to making a number of purchases that day, including the pizza that they're about to buy. So what kind of transaction are we looking at there? That's correct. That's a mid-qualified transaction. So here we sit at our table, bank card. We're going to swipe it when we leave. It's going to be qualified. The couple next to us is going to use their rewards card, and that's going to be a mid-qualified transaction. So the business owner is going to pay more to process the rewards card than they did our transaction. Now, while we are both sitting there, both tables, the phone rings and the merchant takes an order. He does just a handful of deliveries in the local area there. It doesn't represent a large piece of his business, but he does do a few. So he is going to hand key this delivery order into his credit card machine, make sure that the authorizations are good before he goes and makes the pizza or delivers it. So that is going to be what type of transaction? Non-qualified. All right, and the reason for that is it's a hand-keyed transaction. So now we have a qualified transaction because I'm paying with my personal credit card. We've got a mid-qualified transaction because the couple next to us is paying with a rewards card. And we've got a non-qualified transaction that is in the oven right now at this pizzeria. All right, while we're all sitting there, a group of businessmen walk in suits and ties. And one of them loudly insists that he is going to put that on his company card today and that nobody else needs to reach for their wallet. All right, so again, that's going to be a non-qualified transaction. The merchant is going to pay more to process the non-qualified transaction than he would either the qualified or the mid. But what I hope you see in this example is that this is just a circle that affects this business owner every day. In other words, all kinds of transactions are occurring, and each of those will fall in and out of these three categories. Now, what we would like to be able to do is take a look at where he's being hurt the worst and make some recommendations in terms of how we can save him money. I'd mentioned that we're contractually at 1.29% on mid-qualified over and above and 1.59 on the non-qualified. But we have some leeway here. We are able to help these merchants and change those rates accordingly so that we can impact their savings the most. Mid-qualified transactions are going to be rewards cards.